Hey guys, it's Gabby, Budlong Avenue Productions. Can you believe it? We are almost at the end of the season. The finale is next week. Who are you rooting for? Me personally, I'm rooting for Nene Coco, Mikey Meeks, and Darlene Mitchell in that order. All right, Discord to me had the best lip sync of the night, even if she didn't get far in the lip sync Smackdown. Furthermore, Discord is the mug of the season. If there's any queen that I want to learn how to paint like, it is definitely her. So I'm gonna go on her YouTube page and see if I can start looking at some tutorials. I know she has one. Furthermore, if I can make it happen logistics wise, I will definitely be supporting Discord on tour, as she was one of my favorite queens. I love her down to earthness. I love the fact that she did a great job the whole season. I don't give a what the producers and judges were saying. It's Discord hide over here, honey. Sierra, shout out to her for making a memorable moment, not just once but twice. Once with the Carrie outfit, discussing how she felt about getting voted off for the Rated Queens. That is drag. And twice for calling out Jane Don't on her need to rehash old drama. Girl, I was looking like Sierra, like, are you serious? When Jane like dug up this old beef, like it's a one-sided beef because Sierra wasn't even in the competition when Jane Don't got those scraps. And furthermore, like Jane turned it. She turned it so hard that she won her season. So I don't understand the point of bringing this up unless the producers fed this and they were just playing a game. Now, Sierra asking Jane if she was trying to center herself in the discussion had me dead to the bed. Now, don't get me wrong, Jane held her own too, but Sierra was not letting Jane bitch her out over old irrelevant drama, and I was here for it. The same day she faints on stage is the same day Rue eliminates her, and now she can't participate in the lip sync Smackdown because of her sepsis diagnosis. Now, I honestly, sepsis is really bad because that's what killed Jiggly Caliente. Rest in peace. So it seems like there was at least 5 weeks between her, Briar's elimination and the lip sync Smackdown. So I guess that's not enough time to recover. And it speaks to like how serious this was. So I hope Briar's doing better. I will say that Briar was definitely the messiest queen of the season, so she may not have been able to compete, but her energy definitely added to the drama that I just spoke about. Mia, Mamma Mia, she is definitely my pick for Miss Congeniality, and she's another one I plan on supporting postseason. She's a very accomplished queen who does not mind giving other queens their flowers, and I simply think that her love and the way that she goes up for Mandy is so sweet. Mia is basically the mouthpiece of some of the fandom because she was calling out shenanigans left and right, as she should have. Mia could easily be an arrogant queen and be like, I dance with Rihanna and Britney Spears, who are you? But she's not. And I see big things in her future. And yes, if she comes to LA and I can go, I'm tipping. Kenya. Don't ask me why, but I could have sworn up and down that she would win the lip sync Smackdown. Hear me out. I know she didn't know the words, most of the songs, but I thought she would have gotten it together this time around. I didn't feel like Kenya was an overwhelming presence this episode, but honestly, she's a star. Um, I don't really have anything to say about the lip sync she lost because I'm just kind of meh at this point. I'm in a very celebratory mood for all the queens. And I'm praying for Kenya's stability and success because she's such a light and I love seeing her perform. I just hope that she has a great team around her in the support system because she deserves to capitalize on every opportunity that this show will offer her. Jane, I was very hot and cold with her this episode because the dust up with Sierra made me see her overly focused on the negative. Now, I do have some empathy for Jane because I understand that self deprecation, the anxiety, the not feeling like you can rest on your laurels when you're doing well because you're always waiting for the shoe to drop. But what that tells me is that maybe her childhood wasn't the greatest because Jane argues like her first bully was her caretaker. And yeah, childhood trauma will mess you up. That's just what I'm picking up. I'm not saying that that is Jane's issue, but that's what I'm getting. I did not care for the way that she went after Sierra, whether the producers hyped her up or not. I'm just like, no. And I strongly believe that Sierra was telling the truth when she told Jane that she did not intentionally sabotage her garments. This quote right here, you being the wily coyote of drag doesn't mean it wasn't sabotage. You just painted the train tunnel on the side of the cliff and it came out and hit you, bitch. That is going to be one of the most repeated rants in Drag Race history. Jane, don't. You will always be famous. Great lip syncs, great quips. It doesn't matter where she ends up in All Stars or on this particular season. Jane's coming back. We will definitely see her again. Miss Juicy, baby. Congratulations, Juicy Love Dion. I believe this is the first time in Drag Race history where somebody from the same drag family won the same title. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you remember, Morphine Love Dion won the lip sync Smackdown in season 16, and Juicy being the winner of this season is awesome. I'm not really shocked. I was not shocked at her and Mia being in the top two because we were hyping them up as the lip sync assassins. She's sickening. She's sickening. I am interested in seeing more from her besides her sickening dance moves. I think that's something that can be in her arsenal, but I don't think that's the thing that she should be totally known for, because once she gets that proportionizing right for her runways, she will be perfect. And also, she has great comedy chops. I know she's busy and I don't want to tell her what to do, but I do think that Juicy would benefit from taking a couple of improv classes, because if she boosts those two things up, the runway and the acting, she will be unstoppable. She'll be a threat. Vita, Vita, Vita. I think she got lost in the edit. I do. Vita is a polished queen whose Achilles heel was not being bombastic on television and showing her full personality. And I honestly hate that when you have those two things, it kind of makes the producers and judges stray away from you a bit. Because she's another one that didn't get a lot of focus on this lip sync Smackdown. I hope that the fandom understands that Vita's low placement is not a reflection of her talent or power as a performer. She's just collateral damage in the reality TV show game. And she's another one. If she comes to LA, I'm going to come see her. My top three are Mandy, Mia, and Vita. Anyone else notice that RuPaul changed the name of the Smackdown from Lip Sync RuPaul-A-Paruza Smackdown to All RuPaul-A-Paruza Lip Sync Smackdown? You know what, guys? I just got it because the whole Smackdown was about RuPaul's songs, which I thought was very smart because RuPaul has an amazing catalog. If you guys don't know, don't just start and stop at Supermodel. Listen to her whole discography from the 90s up until today. It is amazing. And I know that Miss RuPaul goes on tour to DJ, but I would love it if she did an intimate gathering where she just played her songs and told us the story of how she came to write those songs. What was the process? I want to hear the story behind the discography. I get she's in her mid-60s, so she's not moving the way she used to, but I think there's a way to make it interesting and introspective and a little more intimate. Another suggestion that I have is that since Drag Race is one of the few reality shows that actually gets close to 20 orders, why not space it out? Do we live in a world in the Drag Race universe, production budget wise, where we can do the lip sync RuPaul-A-Paruza, a reunion, and the finale at different points in the season? Is that possible? Because I would love to do that. I would love to do that because I think it gives us a chance to get to know the queens more. And that's what we're here for. We're here to get to know the queens so that we can support queer art, so that they can find opportunities for themselves to make money. Reducing the reunion to workplace or workroom drama is unreliable. It's really unreliable, because if they don't give you what you need, then the first half of the lip sync Smackdown episode is kind of flat, and we're reliant completely on the lip syncs to lift up the episode. Let me know what you guys think about that. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or any thoughts or comments, I would love to hear them. Please comment down below, and I will talk to you guys after the finale. Bye.